Welcome back to Creative Design and Supply. I just wanted to show you, we are going to do a layering, a simple layering with all the new customers that we have. I was asked about layering. So I'm going to do two different kinds in here. I'm going to do the simple heat transfer, and with it being Halloween coming up, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to layer a candy corn. This is with the Caesar Easy Weed. And then I'm going to do one to where you know you're going to want something pretty. This is the metal and then the glitter. Okay. So I'm going to do, here we go. I'm going to do the Caesar on the back. And because I'm going to be kind of close on this one up here, I'm going to use a pressing pillow. Okay, so that way when we slip in, because this is another thing, we sell these in a 4-count set, so that way if you have something and you're going around the collar, you need to slip in. This is for one for the sleeves if you need it. We have the bigger one. This is for when you're pressing around this seam right here. I want to stress, because if you have some that's lifting and everything, when you're going to press this, it's going to stop right here at the seam. It's not going to go all the way down. But whenever you use a pressing pillow, it keeps that up, and so this will press down into it and it'll be more of an even surface. Alright, so on this one, I am going to use the two glitters and the electric. Keep in mind of what you have. Okay, so be mindful of your materials and what you're using. When I told the customers yesterday that you are just going to tack it down, because if you use this and Caesar does their glitter for 320 for 15 to 20 seconds, you're going to overheat this vinyl. And your actual glue is going to stay to your shirt, but eventually your material is going to fall off. We don't want that to happen. So if you just tack it, whenever I say tack it, I'll show you just a few seconds, but be mindful of the materials that you're using. You can use different ones. This is going to be my last one, because this one is a cold peel. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tack the glitter on there, and then I will come back and do the next glitter, let this completely cool, and then I will do this one. So like I said, because of this collar, I'm going to use this pressing pillow. Okay. And before I do that, I'm going to do a pre-press. I was pressing something without a pillow. Okay. On this one, you are going to want a little bit more of a firm press. Okay. So right now I have my timer at about 4. So that will work, because with this one, it'll be around 15 seconds by the time I finish pressing everything. So okay, I'm going to line this one up. Okay, good. I'm going to get my Teflon sheet because I pulled the carrier off of that one. I do not want it to stick to the top of my press. Four seconds on that one. Oh. Well, luckily this is yellow. I didn't get it too close to it. Yeah. I'm going to use some heat tape. Because when I put my Teflon sheet on there, it moved it a little bit. Alright. Okay, it's not just used for sublimation. I don't want it on top of it, but I want it right there at the edge of it. Okay. I am going to let this cool before I take this carrier sheet off, and I'm going to repress this without that carrier sheet on there, but I have to let this cool. Alright, okay, so now it is cool. I'm going to slowly pull this up. Okay. I am going to repress one more time so that way that I know that it is okay for 5 seconds, and okay. There we go. I did miss a little bit up there. I was in a hurry. I don't want to make these videos long. I know you have things you have to do. Alright, let me get me down. I'm going to go on this side. I'm doing different sides because I don't want to have to hang one side of the, which I could hang it off and I could have done both of them on there. This is just for showing purposes, teaching purposes, so I'm going to do the back side. So that way we can have it at the store. You can flip it back and forth and you can look at it. There is something. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to put my base down first. Let me change my seconds back down. Transfer so you will be able to tell it. On the glitter, not so much. The end of the video, I will show you this set. Because it has the bigger t-shirt inset, really, really nice. Okay. Just to let you know on this, if I was to layer and put this right here, you're going to have a seam right here. Doesn't really matter much because I'm going to put some vinyl over it. So I'll leave that one just to show you. And on this one, I'm going to use some heat tape too, because I don't want this one to move. And now, I mean, you can see my line, but I'm going to press over that so it's not going to be a big deal. This one right here, I try to cut as close as I can. That way it's not as bad. Because I would love to help you. I don't want you to be discouraged with products. Let's see. Okay, now the reason why I'm going to take this off and take this carrier off and do one more press is because I'm still in the allowable amount of time. Okay. And then that way it's not overheated and it's a perfect press. Alright. So we have this one, and then, so you're not limited to, you just need to be aware of what materials you are using. In my next few videos, I'm going to do a knockout to where if I want to have regular glitter, but I also I want to do a knockout video and it have regular heat transfer vinyl and I want to have glitter. You can't, well, let's say it's not recommended that you use the glitter on top of here or vice versa, because it's not stable and that's not what it's recommended for. Even Caesar does not recommend layering it because it doesn't have a good foundation whenever you're heating it. But in my next video, I will show you a knockout to where you can put both of them on there and they will both be on the shirt. Any other videos you'd like to see, just comment, like, and subscribe for me. I would show you the pressing pillows. They are wonderful. This is a 4-pack. It's $65. It has every one that you would need. You have your big one right here. Then you also have the sleeve or the leg. And you have the smaller one for like baby onesies and stuff. And then you have one, let me see if I can open it and I can put it back in there. That one works good for a shirt. It's about the basic size that you would, standard that you would want for a shirt. So that would be good, even for a youth size. Wanted to come on here and show you because a 4-pack for $65, because you could just buy a big one, but that's going to be so hard to use in certain instances. So we have the 4-pack for $65, the Teflon heating pressing pillows. Just wanted to come